Hello students, today's topic is Karl Marx's conception of economy. Karl Marx's conception of economy was based on the notion of mode of production. The mode of production was being something like a building in the sense that is considered of the foundation or base and a superstructure of top of the base. The base is primarily economic and includes productive process and production relations. A productive force refers to all the means or factors of production such as the land, labor and other capitals. Production relations refers to all the economic relationships and forms of the labor organizations which are involved in the production. So it means ultimately Karl Marx want to say that the means of production is the one of the most important phenomena of the modern economy and modern society, and without production a large mass of the population cannot be fed, and other materials for the survival and for providing the comfortable life for the people. This production is very important, and when the production goes downwards, then it is looking in the present era or the decades of last few centuries that people are just going towards backward, and the economic development or GDPs of the countries is also going backward. So at last, this means of production or this productive phenomena is sometimes become the reason for conflict between the some groups, especially these producers of the goods and services as well as the owners, which are called the capitalist. The conflict takes place between these two groups, and according to Karl Marx, these groups are called, as I have told you in the last video, bourgeoisies or the proletariat groups. So ultimately, the class struggle is one of the important feature of Karl Marx theory, and in this feature I am telling you about the class struggle theory of Karl Marx. The theory of Karl Marx, class struggle, says that all the mode of production changes, conflicts develop between the different classes, which results in struggles. Marx was proponent of the class struggle. He believed that class struggle was major driving force of the change in the society. In capitalism, the bourgeoisie owned all the means of production, whereas the working class just all means of the production that is owned in the past. For conflict to occur of its necessary for the two classes to become subjectively conscious of their class intervals and identities. Such class consciousness leads to class conflicts, which can lead to the overthrow of the dominant or the ruling classes or ruling powers, and the previously subordinate classes called revolutionaries. And these struggling classes start the revolution against the dominant classes, and finally this took the form of class struggle, and the result is depend on the situation conditions and the effort made by these proletariat class, and also it is depend on the power or the protection that is afforded by the bourgeoisie or the capitalist people. So I am requesting again to all the students that every day must read 2 or 3 pages of the your textbook, and also write the notes with the help of your book and with the help of this video. So thanks, and continue your study.